Here I am with Eric Martin. It's a young man that I've known for a while. We'll talk about it more, but he played baseball with two of my younger sons. I know his family well. And I had initially consulted with him online, I don't know, a year or two ago, when he was facing a very severe situation with the prospect of surgery. And I'll have Eric tell you about that in a moment. But over the time, I've introduced him to the concept of knowing the mechanisms of injury and understanding the movements that can be used to reduce pain when it occurs and to know exactly how to go about it, because it's completely unrealistic to think that none of us are ever going to have pain. We are, especially if we're active. So now that you've had a chance to look through those mechanisms of injury and understand them and the movements, tell me how you think that they've, affected what you do.
Yeah, so I think that was one of the biggest things is my thinking just in my head when I went to the doctor. I should be completely free of pain and I should never have back injuries. And the more that I've learned and the more that I've talked to you, I've realized that it would be great for everyone to have zero pain, but that's just not realistic. Doing the exercises that you've taught me, whether it's before I work out, right after I work out, or even just when I wake up and get out of bed, it's like if I do feel a little bit of pain, I can do those and still feel confident about going to work out. Because there was I'd say a year period where my back was giving me a lot of issues, and I kind of not shut down my whole life, but I wouldn't go work out like I normally would. I did feel a little bit helpless. I've played sports my entire life. I've had good athletic trainers that have always worked with me and helped me. And then once I got out of school, I'm in a city that none of my friends' family live in. So it was just find the nearest doctor and go get an opinion. And that's what I did. And it got me into that situation where kind of put me in an ultimatum where it was have this injection. If that doesn't work, we should do surgery. And luckily that's when I reconnected with you and we went through my options, and now here I am today where I do have pain occasionally, but I don't think about it like I used to, where I don't wake up every day and say, oh, this is going to be miserable, because if I do have pain, I'm able to go through some of the techniques that usually ease it. I'm aware of what's causing this. So it's not just, well, I have to have surgery because I have to have surgery. And it's now that once I had talked to you, I know I'm aware of what's causing this, and I'd stand up throughout the day and I'd do some exercises throughout the day instead of, I think I told you, I can be known when I'm working, I can sit there, and if I don't have to eat or use the restroom or anything, I could sit there all day and get up one time. And it's just knowing that, okay, get up, even if you're not doing anything, you're in the office, just getting up and standing up and letting your back get a little more stretched out, and instead of just that constant. And then too, with just the posture, I said earlier, I'm known to slouch down. And when I had surgery as my only option, it's like, well, I guess I'll just slouch because, it's not really my fault and it's not my problem that my back hurts. And it once I started doing these exercises and knowing, okay, I can do things to prevent this or just minimize the pain that I feel, it completely turned around for me, where every day it's like, okay, I can get back into a routine of working out, and doing the normal things. And I don't have to, no matter what I'm doing, I don't have to think about, just having my back hurt. Am I going to have to stand for a long time because I may need to sit if it hurts too bad? I don't deal with those problems anymore. I'm just very thankful that I ended up connecting with you and, getting the different options and seeing, okay, this is the total picture instead of just, here's one, this is what you need to do. Sorry. This is what you need to do. And this is your only option, because you laid out multiple different plans and you said, okay, this is how we'll start, and we'll work and see what works for you and what doesn't, and then build from there.
Very few people have the incentive to say, look, you might not even need treatment if you just know what to do, on your own. And that's the whole goal of this. So, I appreciate you taking the time to share your experiences, with me, and you can tell your mom and dad that I said hello, and Ryan. And it's really been rewarding for me, at least up to now, knowing that I played some role in helping you get through that episode.